Oh my God. What am I going to tell you? Yeah, so it's Easter Eve now. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, this is great. Me and my wife have off the next day. I'm like, I start to settle into a game of Turf Masters with my son. I'm playing Neo Turf Masters now. The game is awesome. It's probably the greatest golf game ever made. That's right. And to me, it's the sound effects that do it. Just the crack of hitting the golf ball. Whoosh, you know that sound, but a metallic sound on top of it. I'm like, I'm in heaven. And then I get to annihilate my son, which makes me feel even better. I don't let him win. I'm like, birdie, 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 eagle, birdie, birdie. And he's like, triple bogey. He's snapping it. They give him the animation of the guy snapping the club in half. I say, it's all right. And then he goes into like a mental breakdown. He's crying. You're always winning. You're always winning. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's life. That's life, kid. What do you want me to tell you? I'm not going to sit there and let my kid win. There's a lot of people out there that let their kids win. You have to annihilate your kid. Yeah, I'm sorry. Letting these kids win at everything. Look at where it's got us. You have to make them realize they got to work for it. It's so disingenuous to play with your son and let him win. Do you understand that? You're raising you're raising a moron at that point. Yes, because he's going to get around kids that are going to want to do nothing but clobber him, and he's not going to know how to handle it. I won every day with Dada. Yeah. They're like, the kids in the schoolyard are going to be like, yo, Max, you want to play handball? And he's like, honey,
I want to watch TV.
Then you can watch TV, but you can't come out here. Come here. What are you doing up so early? You got school. You got school.
But I want to watch TV.
All right, go watch TV. Go ahead. For Christ's sake, I'm trying to do a hit show here. What are we talking about? Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're like, yo, Maxie. Let's play handball. And then Max is like, I'll play handball with these guys. I beat my father and everything, so I can beat these guys. They're only kids. And then they annihilate him, and they're laughing at him the whole time. And then he has the mental breakdown of all breakdowns. You understand? At least if you played handball with your son and you destroyed him every game that you played, then he would go to school and he would play the older kids and have a fighting chance. And realize when he loses, okay, just like when I play with Dad, no big deal. I got to get better. There's a concept. Hey, you got to get better. You're not an expert the first time. So, I thought we were going to have one of these pandemic holidays, where I love it how everybody else gets to have pandemic holiday. Yeah. Oh, what did you do Christmas Eve? Oh, we stayed in, pandemic. We watched TV. I'm like, oh my God, dream come true. You didn't have to shower and put on some Yahoo clothes and then go out and pretend like you care about talking to everybody? Home run! No, I get dragged around in the pandemic. This family member. It's like, anyhow. So I thought we were gonna have one of these nights. I already had it planned. I was gonna make my wife. When my wife has off the next day, the gears start turning into action. I'm either gonna make her watch a Clint Eastwood movie or a George Romero zombie movie. So I'm thinking to myself, what's it gonna be? It's gonna be Outlaw Josie Wales or Day of the Dead. One or the other, because we still haven't got to Day of the Dead yet. Oh my God. Outlaw Josie Wales. I love when Josie and the boy get accosted by those two West Virginia hillbillies. The guy with the long beard. They look like the losers. They're approaching Josie Wales. You understand this is like a Toyota Corolla getting to the starting line with like I don't know, a Coyote Mustang. By the way, I heard one of these new Mustangs. The Mustang, I like them. I just don't like the rear end on them right now. They're a little bulbous. But I was up working on the flag the other day, and one of these came down, burning down 110, going through the gears. Oh my God. You got to hear this thing at 6 o'clock in the morning. No traffic on the road. I was getting a hard on. You understand? As much as I love my Mazda, I was like, oh, I love that a lot more. Something about the sound of an engine. They say that it actually, the sound of an engine increases a woman's I don't know, sex output. Yeah, it does something to them. It like seriously turns them on. That and AC/DC music, that's been studied. That women like to it gets them like in the mood for sex. Don't ask me where I read that study. That's a true study though. Oh my God, what are we talking about here? I don't know. Oh yeah, Outlaw Josie Wales. The guy's like, looks like we got ourselves a Josie Wales. You know, and he's got the big gun, and here's Clint Eastwood. He's got this, you know, the 6 shooters ready to go. This guy's got a big rifle, like you're gonna fight a gunsling. He's like, I always wanted to. He goes, I always wanted to, and he's so angry. Shut up, Blanche. He's telling his partner Blanche. His name is Blanche, by the way. Oh boy. He's like, shut up, Blanche. He's like, I always wanted to get up against one of these fancy gunfighters. He's so pissed off. Anyhow, like I see, look at him. You look at him. You get him without his guns. He's as harmless as a heel hound. Oh my God, Josie Wales. So anyway, then she's like, we're going to my sister's house. I'm like, oh, this is great. Anyway, I get there, and my only saving grace is the Jewish guy is there. So I said, all right, let me go sit next to the Jewish guy. This is a good thing and a bad thing, because I got news for you. He's like the only English-speaking person there. So I could talk to somebody, but he's the most depressing guy on planet Earth. What do you want me to tell you? He's the most depressing man on planet Earth. So I sit down, and the first thing he's like, you get the vaccine? And I'm like, no, I didn't get the vaccine. You gotta get the vaccine. You gotta get the vaccine. I'm like, what are you gonna pull out the shot right now? I love these people. I didn't get the vaccine. All right. I don't have an opinion about this is the greatest thing. The people, if you don't get the vaccine, like everybody at my job, they all had they were allowed to get the vaccine. My job set it up. I didn't show up. Now people are looking at me like, what are you, a flat earther? And I'm like, no, I just didn't get it. I don't have time to get it. You want the honest truth? I don't have time. I love all these people. They have time. They're standing on lines. There's one shot. There's two shots. A red shot, a blue shot. I don't have time for this. I really don't. I know it sounds ridiculous. I don't have time. Maybe one day. I'll have to go to the doctor one day, and then he'll be like, hey, you want the shot while you're here? And I'm like, yeah, give me the fucking shot. But you tell people you didn't get the shot, and it's like, I don't know. I said, I didn't think about it. And they don't believe you when you say that. I said, I didn't have time. And they're like, what do you mean you didn't have time? I said, I didn't have time. You didn't have time for the vaccine? I didn't have time. You want the honest truth? I didn't have time. Leave me the fuck alone. Jesus Christ. So I'm like, hey, what's going on? It's like, the whole thing's going to shit. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, the shit, you see this? You see this on the news? This guy sits around and watches the news all day, by the way. That's like what he does. He sits and watches the news. I said, okay. He said, China releases this disease. He goes, because Donald Trump was finally starting to get to them. He goes, Donald Trump was starting to push them around. Then they released this disease. And that's it. The whole world going to shit. Now you have this idiot in office. He doesn't even know where he is. I said, I don't know what to tell you. So how about the Mets, huh? I don't know. I think, and the other thing is, it's like everybody with the vaccine. I said, you don't want to get the vaccine? I said, I'm sorry. A lot of these people that get the vaccine, they got problems, and they're looking at you like, why aren't you getting the vaccine? Because you're going to get me sick. And I'm like, that's not my problem. I'm sorry, I don't have the immune system of Freddie Mercury. I used to tell my sisters, this is my favorite thing to do. When my sisters would get sick on the couch, I'd come around, I'd be like, what's the matter? I'm sick. And I used to tell them, I said, I don't get sick. I got a cast iron immune system. And then I tease them like, oh, I don't feel good, my stomach. Oh, I'm going to throw up. Oh, yeah, you want me to make you some eggs? Benedict. What are the eggs that are real runny? Remember you used to say that? Oh, stop, Ma! Yeah, what do you want? Mayonnaise sandwich? What can I get you, sweetheart? But then, of course, naturally, then I'd get sick, and then they'd come up to me like, what happened to your cast iron immune system? And I'd be like, leave me alone. Yeah, get out of here. Go to school now, because I'm off for the day. That was the other thing. Oh, that was great. Ma, I got a temperature. The greatest thing ever was being sick, staying home from school. Isn't that amazing? You'd rather be sick and staying home from school. Yeah. I remember having a thermometer in my mouth and just praying for my mouth to heat up so I could stay home from school. Oh, staying home from school was just, it was like the greatest thing of all time. Everybody would go away and you'd be there by yourself. And then you turn on the TV. It was like all of a sudden you're watching Body Electric. Remember? This fucking Yahoo running around in tights that look like intestines. Oh my God, my favorite show. They're like, yeah, he's jumping around. He's showing me how the body works. There's the pancreas. Are you kidding me? Where's the fucking dick? That's what I want to know. Where's the glans meatus? I'm like, what's with this suit? Anyhow. Then it was like you flip through the channels and would be like, I don't know. You'd have Denise Austin working out. You're like, oh, let me stop here for a second. And it's like you're watching, you're like, huh? This is what's going on when I'm not around? You got Denise Austin, she's bending over. Oh, yeah. Oh, you could see the pancakes she had for breakfast. Oh, Denise. I love it. Denise Austin was a train wreck compared to chicks now. I don't know if you know that. She had no ass, like little tits. This type of... She would, if Denise Austin tried to make a workout video now, like the way she was then, but now, they'd stone her to death. That's all. You're like, who? Who's this? She looks like a fucking train wreck. That 1980s, like, she was 1990s, by the way. No ass. Get her out of here. You're doing all this jumping around, working out, leg warmers and whatnot. You better come on TV with an ass, honey. Get a little Denise Austin. Now what do you do? Hop around. What else was on? Then Bewitched would come on. You watch a little Bewitched. You're like, okay. This is still happening, right? And then you get a little Price is Right. And then something would happen after the Price is Right. Oh, a couple Barbizon commercials. Oh, yeah, Barbizon. I'm going to go cut hair. I'm going to go cut a mannequin's hair. That's right. I always wondered when you'd made that transition from cutting the mannequin's hair to a human head. And do they tell the person? Well, it's just like, free haircuts, come on in. We just got done with the mannequin. You're next. What do you say? Sit down. Anyhow, I don't know. Barbizon. Guys, there's not much going on here today. I don't know, if you want to tune out, there's great things happening on YouTube. To be honest with you, I'm watching a guy building a boat in Oklahoma. SV Seeker. Oh my God. You never saw anything like this in your life. He's building a 75-foot steel trawler. It's my favorite show on YouTube. This guy, he just thought, you go to video number 1 and it's just sheets of metal he laid out on his front lawn. And then he just starts welding the metal into a boat. A 75-foot boat. Now this thing's ready to set sail. This is like 7, 8, 9 years later. It's ready to set sail. It's going in the water in August. I can't wait. I want to fly down there for it. I feel like I built the boat with him, even though I just sat on my ass. Yeah. People from all over the world came to help him. I thought about going to help him. I'm like, I can't even help myself. I'm going to help this guy with his fucking boat? I don't even know what I do. I don't sweep out the bilge. What do you? I would be so useless there. I'd be like, hey, what do you want me to do? I don't know. You have any wood you want me to wipe down with tongue oil? I know. Anyhow. So I got this Jewish guy grinding me into the ground about how the economy's shot. It's never coming back. We're all going to die. I'm ready to put a bullet in my own head. Then finally they leave and I'm sitting there and now we got there at 5 o'clock. Okay. It's almost 10 o'clock now. And I'm like, we got to get the fuck out of here. This is my bedtime. My bedtime was 8 o'clock, by the way. Now I'm on the couch. I haven't moved. I've been sitting in the same position on the couch for the last 5 hours. And I'm looking at my wife. I'm like trying to send smoke signals over there. Time to go. I'm like, she's not looking at, with her sisters. They've been in the same position for the last 5 hours. I'm like, how do they do it? I don't get it. I don't get it. I said, I don't know. Finally, I fall asleep on the couch. My son's got his face buried in the switch. For some reason, he's got to hold the switch right up to his eyes. I'm like, this isn't good. That's not good. This isn't good. I don't know. I fall asleep on the couch. She wakes me up. It's 11:15. I said, what are you doing? I said, we got to get out of here. I know, but we got to give my sister a ride home. I'm like, oh, great. Great. She's across town. We get in the car, so I'm like, maybe I'll catch some Z's in the car. I'm exhausted now. I've been up since 2 in the morning. So this is like, I don't know, 22 hours awake. Yeah. What's next? What are we going to do? MK3 training? What is that? MK something? What is that? Mind control training? I feel like I'm being tortured. I'm like, what am I, in the Navy SEALs now? It's the day before Easter. So we're driving home. I'm trying to nod off, and it's bam, 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 bam. Her sister's in the backseat. It's laughing at jumbo jet volume decibels here. I'm like, I keep waking up. Oh, everything is funny. What are they talking about? This is the funniest comedy show on earth. What they must be talking about? My wife must be Louis C.K. Because she can't stop laughing at full volume. Anyhow, we drop her off. Now I'm in a funk. And we start driving home. And my wife does something that I've never seen her do before. There's a cooler in the garbage. Like a big cooler. In the trash. And she goes, ooh, look at that cooler in the garbage. I'm like, it's 11:30 at night. And now she wants to start garbage picking. All she does is make fun of me for garbage picking. Now she wants to garbage pick. And I'm exhausted. She goes, babe, go get that cooler and throw it in the trunk. I said, I am not getting out of this car. Let's go. So now it's her mission to get the cooler. So now she drives up, she gets out, she's out there inspecting the cooler now. I got news for you right now. If you're going to garbage pick, there's a little piece of etiquette you need to know. You get out of the car, you grab the item, you throw it in the car, you do the inspection when you get home. You don't sit in front of somebody's house. Yeah. Kicking the tires, basically. You get it and you get out of there. All right? Next thing you know, like every neighbor's at the window. What's that noise? Oh, there's a homeless lady out there inspecting the cooler in the trash. So then she loads it in the cooler. Now she's in a big huff. You're not on the same team as me. You're not on the same team as me. I was like, I don't care. Drive me home so I can go to sleep now. I don't care at this point. I'm past the point of no return here. Like expose. I don't know. Then we go home. Oh, what she doesn't realize, by the way, is I gotta wake up early to be Easter Bunny. Yeah, no, she's gonna sleep just fine. I gotta wake up and be Easter Bunny. So I go into the guest room because now we're fighting. I'll show her. I'll sit on the I'll sleep on the lumpy mattress. Yeah, take that. You sleep in a comfortable bed. I'll sleep on the lumpy mattress. That'll show you. So I set my alarm for 4:30 in the morning because, that's what time I wake up on Easter. Yes, so I could be the Easter Bunny. I wake up. It's like my head hit the pillow and the alarm went off. I was like, wow, what? I was like, oh yeah, I'm the Easter Bunny. I go and I get the plastic eggs, the kind of plastic eggs that you crack in half. I got nothing I didn't buy any candy. I bought a couple of things for my son's Easter basket, but I forgot to buy like separate candies to put inside of the eggs. So I got nothing to put in the eggs. I had nothing to put in the eggs. So I go in my wallet, I got like $6 in singles there. I was like, all right, I'll put the, I was like, Jesus Christ. I don't have any change. My change jar is in my room. I don't want to open the door and wake everybody up. I was going to put change inside the eggs. I was like, oh, this kid's going to go bananas. He's going to have change to put in his little piggy bank there. Oh my God. I couldn't get to the change, so I had to put dollars in there. I tell you what, putting dollars in there was breaking my heart. I said, Jesus Christ, easy come, easy go. I was like, what else am I going to put in here? I had no candy. Dryer lint? I actually took he went to a birthday party, like at the roller rink the other day. And he had a goodie bag. I took the goodie bag and I put the candy from there inside the eggs, and then I threw out the goodie bag. I know. I said, if there was ever a reason for a guy to burn in hell, this is it right here. This is it. And a picture of me opening the eggs. Hey, that looks familiar. I got that the other day. Huh, what a coincidence. Huh. Easter Bunny's funny son of a bitch. I'll tell you that right now. Anyhow. I find a pack of lifesavers downstairs. And I put an individual lifesaver in each egg. I'm scrambling around the house looking for candy. I found a package of lifesavers downstairs from Christmas. You know, the ones in that box thing. One was mint. One was fruity. I took the fruity one. And I put one lifesaver in each one. I know. What are you going to do? So then they wake up. They come out. And I'm like, Easter egg hunt time. I'm in the bathroom taking the dump of my life, and I hear my son running around. There's an egg. There's an egg. There's an egg. I'm like, you gotta wait for me. Hold on. There's an egg. There's an egg. He's got it all figured out, right? So anyway, I get out there, and he finds. I said, okay, now you can go grab the eggs. He goes in and grabs the eggs. He pops it open, and there's a dollar in there, and I'm sitting back, and I'm like. Huh. Wait till I get this reaction. He opens it up. He goes, $1? That's it? I was like, fuck me. Do you understand when I was a kid? We would go and get the eggs and it would be change in them. You'd be like, whoo, a quarter. Whoo, a dime. Nickel. Yay. And then one egg had $1 in it. One egg. And whoever got that egg, you opened it up. It was like orgasm time. Basically every egg had $1 in it. He wanted nothing to do with it. Yeah. I was like, where did he even learn that the dollar is worthless? You know what? We're 35 minutes in here, guys. Callahan. Reporting for duty. It's off. I'm amazed. Ah. And just like that, we're scanning for crimes. Yeah. And then Easter Sunday turns into, Easter, you lounge around the house. You know what I'm saying? This type of thing. You lounge around. My wife, she starts going on this cleaning rampage. Oh my God, she goes in the bathroom and starts throwing bleach around. The bleach, this is like a chloride attack. World War II. You understand? On the battlefield? The smell of bleach is so overpowering in the living room, and she's in the bathroom. She loves bleach. Oh my God, bleach. She loves bleach. And then she comes out of the bathroom. She goes, nothing makes me happier than when my bathroom is clean. And I'm like, okay, you're a fucking loser. Nothing makes you happier than when your bathroom is clean. That's the nut job I'm dealing with. When you talk about happy moments in your life, when my son was born, when I got my first car, this type of thing, when I landed that promotion, when my bathroom was clean. Anyhow. Yeah. Then Easter Sunday we had to go over her sister's house, her other sister's house. Yeah. I sit down on the couch. They give my son the remote, number one. Can you believe this? He puts on like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I got a beer in my hand. I couldn't take any more. I said, that's it. I'm turning this off. I grab it. He's crying. I don't care. I'm not watching Mickey. We got people around, grown-ups. And they have the big screen TV on, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. We're all sitting around the TV, basically. I'm like, I'm not watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I put on Tom and Jerry. Oh. I'm sitting there drinking Heinekens. I'm on my third Heineken. I'm watching Tom and Jerry, and I'm cracking up laughing. I'm just cracking up. Do you remember the Tom and Jerry? It was in between the really old ones and the newer ones, where they had all these weird sounds. I don't know how to explain it. Tom and Jerry wasn't drawn so good, and they had that little bird too that would help out Jerry, Tom. I don't know which is which. To this day, who's the cat? The cat is Tom. Tom Cat, right? Oh boy. Oh, okay. Yes, I know. But Jerry, he had that little bird that would help him. And like sometimes he'd be like walking on a tightrope, and they would wiggle that, you could tell like the sound effects guy was like wiggling a saw. And they play like a violin. They would use all these weird sound effects. I was cracking up at the sound effects. And I'm sitting there snickering and giggling. I'm like... And my wife goes from across the room in front of everybody. Bae, are you laughing? I'm like, yeah, why is it? Is that illegal in this death camp? I can't laugh. And then I get the speech in the car on the way home. What kind of man? This is cartoons, this type of thing. It's Tom and Jerry. It's Tom and Jerry. It's funny. Listen, when Jerry winds up a 2x4 with a nail on the end and hits Jerry right in the ass with it, I'm in. You understand? Sip of coffee for Tom and Jerry, for Christ's sake. I had so much fun just watching Tom and Jerry. My Christ. Then I'm sitting on the couch there and I spill a beer on the couch. You understand? First of all, we walk into this house and everything is white. You ever been to one of these houses before? Everything is white. I'm like, oh, should I put on a hazmat suit? You don't want to step on anything. There's a carpet underneath the dining room table. It's white. Like, oh, obviously we're not eating there tonight. And then you go in the kitchen. Everything's white. White subway tile backsplash. White cabinets. White granite. Everything's white. You're like, it's like a palace made out of ice. You don't want to do anything in this house. People don't know how to live. Do you understand? You come to my house, I want you to live. I want you to put your feet up on the coffee table. You understand? I'm going to have the kind of couch that you're supposed to spill beer all over. I'm angry if you don't spill beer by the time you leave on my couch. Yeah, put your feet up. Relax. It's a home. You understand? I want the couch. Listen, if your couch doesn't have deer on it, don't even talk to me. You know, this is the TV, wood grain. You understand? Everybody with white. Everything's white now. I'm bringing back wooden paneling. I want to start my own design show. Because you understand, these kooks on HGTV have poisoned the Americans. Everybody into thinking that this is the way to decorate your house. They're wrong. They're wrong. Number one, your living room should have a console with the Magnavox record player. You understand? The big console with the record player and the speakers. That's number one. And even better if you could ram a consoleized TV in there too. Wood grain. You understand? Oh my God. Heavy wood furniture. This type of thing. The kind of furniture that if a kid slips and hits his head, he doesn't have a chance. Get him a hockey helmet and a fucking bib for drool. You understand what I'm saying? Old school. Maybe there's a fucking dartboard. I mean, maybe you could sneak that one past the wife. A credenza with fennials. What are they called? Fennials. Credenza. Carved wood. Come on. So I'm sitting on the white couch. And I'm talking to somebody, and my beer dumps over. I don't know how to explain it. My beer goes over, and it was like a 3/4 full beer. I'm not even going to tell you right now. This was what you would call a natural disaster as far as beer spills are concerned. This was Mount St. Helens. The beer just went blue, blue, blue all over I couldn't even believe what I was seeing. I was seeing it in slow motion. I said, oh my God. I jump up. I said, I'm sorry. I'm apologizing. Do you have a rag? They give me paper towels. I'm sitting there. I'm like dabbing. I don't know whether I should rub. I'm blotting. Nobody's coming over. Like the homeowner sees it, and she's not like running over with a rag or something. I'm grabbing more paper towels. I'm trying to clean it. Anyway, then I'm getting a look, like he's a drunk look, and I'm like, needless to say, they cut me off. Yeah, I brought a 12-pack of Heine's, by the way, and after my third beer. That's it. You think they offered me another beer? When I first came in, they're like, well, put them in the freezer, nice and cold for you. I was like, oh, yeah? They put them in the freezer. They handed me one after the other. After that incident, no more beers. They punished me. I got punished. That's right. Like a little boy. I can't half blame them. Guys. I'm driving my car the other day. What do you want me to tell you? This was yesterday. I'm on my way to the supermarket because I got to go to the supermarket every day of my life. That's right. We need cilantro. All right, I'll go to the supermarket again. And I see this in the trash, and I got news for you right now. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, look at this animal. Look at this animal. Turbo sound. I'm heavy breathing, just lifting. This was a deadlift for me. Designed and engineered in England. Okay, probably made in China, but designed in England. 18-inch low-frequency transducer. Look at this speaker. Look at that magnet. Guys, the speaker is 18 inches. All right, it's ripped. It's destroyed. Okay, I get it. But it still moves. It's a little crunchy. It needs a recone, probably. I'll recone it. Reconing's the easy part. We got the hard part. There goes Rita onto my foot. We got the hard part right here. The basket and that motor magnet. Oh my God. Guys. If this speaker is 18 inches, this magnet is, it's a 9-inch magnet. Whoa, baby. I don't even know what this is for. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And I made the mistake of running in and showing my wife. I said, honey, look what I found in the garbage. Look at this. And she's like, what are you going to do with that? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know, but it's not staying in there. It wasn't staying there. That's for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna recone that sucker, and guess what? It's going in the Mazda. It's going in the Mazda. I don't know how you're gonna power it. You need a nuclear power plant. So, you know, there's that. So, being that there's not much of a plan today, I mean, we got some packages here. That's right. Johnny Blade. We got something from Greg. Greg from Illinois. I don't know. It's in an envelope here. Very light. Okay. Small package, big letter. Bithead1000, congratulations on the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization. I'm in. I've been watching every episode for the last year or so, even though no one watches your jacket painting shows. I love them. I have great ideas. Yo, you have great ideas and talent. Keep painting. The Supernatural show. Talk about the Nintendo was very talking about the Nintendo was very emotional. Sip of coffee for Eddie. I'm talking. You're out of here. Sip of coffee for Eddie Van Halen. Yeah. COVID has taken my job and I can't support the show via Patreon. However, I have sent a thumb drive with bop 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 beep bop boop bop. Okay, I have sent a thumb drive, I guess. Okay. So we got a thumb drive in here. With every issue of Mad Magazine, National Lampoon Magazine, I remember that one, with boobs, there are also some music files attached for background while reading. Best of the Beast. Keep scanning for crimes. Greg. P.S. Instructions for the thumb drive. Okay, wow. Wow. You mean to tell me every... How do you even do that? How do you even... Oh, shit. How do you even do that? Every Mad Magazine is on here? That's incredible. Wow, Greg. Jesus. I know which one I'll go to. Right to 1983. I'll go to my first issue of Mad Magazine. The very first issue I got was in 1983. I remember the cover. I can remember what the cover looks like, but I forgot what was on the cover. I think it was Taxi. I think it might have been Taxi. No, it wasn't Taxi. But if I saw it, I would remember it immediately. Oh my God, you have no idea. This magazine, I would take it with me wherever I went. To school, over a friend's house. It was all like wrinkled and rolled up and everything like this. Oh my God. The back page was all folded from, folding it. Oh, so good. Here's one. This one's coming from Ian. From across the pond, obviously. Yes, Royal Mail. Yes. Jeez. Gotta be careful here. Oh, oh, what? What is going on here? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, you guys are gonna love this. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this. I'm so excited about this. Yes, Ian runs a magazine over in the UK. It's a magazine called Cool Shit Magazine. Yes, look at the Ultimate Warrior is on the cover. And I don't see a note here, but I believe I'm featured in one of these magazines. I know he told me. I wrote up a thing for him. And they feature some people in the magazines. And I think we are featured in one of these magazines. Look at this, yeah. You know, come on, Macho Man on the cover here. Cassette tapes. It's just cool shit. Santa Cruz skateboards. I mean, come on. Oh, what a beautiful magazine. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Game line. Final fight. Tips and tricks there. Cheats. Oh my God, what a beautiful top 10. Music top 10. This is a beautiful magazine. Wow. A little write-up on Macho Man Randy Savage there. Look at that. Flying elbow right onto the Hulkster. Oh, what a match. Batman. This is great stuff. It's just cool shit. Do you understand? Look at this. TurboGrafx 16 Mini. There you go. Well, there it is. Street Hawk. Oh, wow. Yeah, so here we go. We got 4 issues. Cool Shit Magazine, a pop culture punch in the face. Wow. This is the Ninja issue. Oh, come on. What more can you ask for? Now, let's see if... Oh my God. Oh my God. Here we are. We ask one special guest 8 hard-hitting questions. Here we go. It's Bithead1000. Yeah. Yeah, okay, here we go. Favorite food? Greasy double quarter pounder with cheese. Yeah. Welcome to America, baby. Favorite music album? Led Zeppelin Presence. Yes. As a guy, a Led Zeppelin fan, I got news for you right now. The first few albums I've been beat to death, and now I'm on Presence, and I love Presence. I can listen to Achilles' Last Stand over and over and over again. I just love this album. I realize it is the masterpiece that Led Zeppelin didn't, that nobody knows about. Favorite film? The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Favorite childhood toy? Evel Knievel Stunt Cycle. Greatest toy ever made. Proudest moment so far? When my son drew his first penis with balls without guidance. Yeah, that's true. We were in the shower together, and we have the glass doors there, and it got fogged up, and my son drew a cock and balls on the. I didn't even persuade him to do it. He drew a cock and balls. I was like, that was my proudest moment. Yeah, forget learning to ride the bike. Favorite alcoholic drink? Jack and Coke. Edit. I can't even drink Jack and Coke anymore. I can't drink Coca-Cola anymore. So we have an edit here. Favorite living person? Clint Eastwood. Yeah, basically. Is he still alive? I think he's got like a few more hours left. What do you hope for the future? Artificial intelligence. Yeah, it can't get here fast enough. That way I can kiss it all goodbye. That's right. All right. And here's my write-up. This is the thing that I had to write here. This is my introduction to the world. My name is Bithead1000. I am on a journey to create the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization. I will scratch, claw, and gouge eyes out until I either achieve that goal or end up dead in a box. I build custom video game consoles that are so amazing YouTube has to censor them and shadow ban me. I love painting my favorite video game box art on the back of denim jackets. I like anything that is old and smells bad. I have a wife that breaks my balls and constantly makes my life a living nightmare. Love you, honey. My idea of a good time is listening to old records on my Pioneer SX1050 through JBL L100s and drinking till I fall out of a chair. Cheers. You can catch the Bithead1000 show every week on YouTube. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Big time! Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Ian, for allowing me to be in your magazine here. I think it's great what you're doing. Magazines are great. Yeah, especially on the toilet. I gotta tell you that right now. So, Cool Shit Magazine. Great stuff. Great stuff. Beautiful magazine. Great feeling magazine. Yeah. Awesome, Ian. I'm really honored to be a part of that. All right. We got one more here. I love this. This shows up on my doorstep. I come in. I said to my son, Tony, somebody left you Play-Doh. I don't know who. I thought it was like somebody left, like my mother. Dropped it off by the door. I said, somebody left you a gift. And he goes to open it. He goes, Dada, there's tape. There's tape. And then I look at it. I said, oh, this is a package for me. He had a mental breakdown. He started crying. He was rolling on the floor. He thought he was getting Play-Doh. Sorry, kid. Yeah. This one's coming from Clinton, from Florida. Note here. Good luck with the show. It's one of the best. You are hilarious and a great storyteller. Rex and Phil could have been Buddy and Travis, and we all knew a Billy. Just wish you would have messaged me back. Don't care about the Nintendo. I don't understand. Just wish you would have messaged me back. Don't care about the Nintendo. I don't know. I'm at a loss with that. What is this? Poster? Tape on a poster. Careful now. Careful now. Careful, man. A Dan Marino poster. I'm baffled. All right. That's great. I don't know. He must be a Dan Marino fan. I got this guy at work. Well, I used to work with this guy who was in love with Dan Marino, and I remember I found a framed picture of Dan Marino at a garage sale, and I hung it up in his office. Yeah. That's a great story, isn't it? Anyway, and here we go. Oh my God, what is going on here? Okay, I understand what's going on here. And a Bithead1000 t-shirt. Okay, I obviously upset somebody here. Just wish you would have messaged me back. Don't care about the Nintendo. I don't know. This is somebody. Good luck with the show. All right, somebody's not happy with me. Clinton, please. Send me a message. We'll get to the bottom of this. I promise you, buddy. I promise you. Anyway, well, you know, great way to end a show. Ay, ay, ay. Guys, it's an hour 6 we're in here. Do you realize you just tuned into the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization? And you better believe that. With the 4K voice! We'll see you next time. Clinton. Clinton, I know what this is about now. I know what this is about. You won the Nintendo, and you gave me an address. Clinton from Trinidad. Yes, Clinton from Trinidad won the Nintendo. And he gave me an address because he didn't want me to ship it to Trinidad. He gave me an address to send it to a friend in Florida. I sent it. I sent that Nintendo, Clinton. I hope you know that. I sent it to the address you gave me. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't know what to tell you. I have the tracking for it. I have the tracking. Please get in touch with me. I have the tracking number for it. I did send it to the address you gave me. So, it just dawned on me. It just dawned on me because we're about to do the Patreon promotion, guys. We have the show on Patreon, speaking of, okay, where we give away Nintendos that I send out and you don't receive. No. Clinton, there must be some type of mix-up here. I did send it out to that address. I can promise you that. I have the tracking to prove it. Anyhow, guys, we do a show on Patreon. Boy, this has got me flabbergasted now. I'm wondering where that Nintendo went. We do a show on Patreon, and it's exclusive content. Yes, it's an advices program. We give you advices. That's right. We solve all your problems very quickly. That's right. We give you wonderful advices just like this. Dear Captain Cunt, I took your advices a few short shows back and tried to suck myself off. Oh. Yeah. What advices do you have for dating black or Hispanic women, as I have never dated them before? Thank you, Brent. Bring your wallet with you. I'm getting on my cell phone. I'm like, buy, sell. She's like, oh, what's that? I said, fucking guys busting my balls, you know? You make a guy $3 million and now you can't get him off the phone with you. So what's your story, honey? And what's more handsome than a guy in a pilot suit? Are you kidding me? I mean, I practically put the condom on before I even go out. I know. It'll change your life. Guys, if you have a problem, email me down below. Just put in the header, subject header, advices. We give you advices. And just like that, problems disappear. It's that simple. All right, guys. We'll talk to you next time.